officially underway in Austin. She had 3 hits in the regional and takes that pitch for the first hit of the game. Leadoff is on for the Tigers. And Lightning is in the area, so we're just 1 batter plus 2 pitches in, and the players are being pulled from the field. If Lightning is within 8 miles, if there is a lightning strike, we have to go into a weather delay. Full count again. Kavon's been flirting with those full counts, but she's gotten out of all of them. The leadoff single to Brown does no harm.
Circle, very efficient.
Yeah, very quick, and Collins has to be really quick, and got her. Great stretch over there by Noller at first base.
Yeah, I think that foot gets in there. You're looking for, does the foot touch the bag before the ball is secured in the web of the glove? Let that be a lesson to all of you young athletes that are playing this game. If she doesn't hit the front of the bag, she does not get this overturned.
The call on the field has been changed to safe.
Puts down the bunt and beats it out. Then the ball gets away from Noller. That allows Henry to try to come home, and she scores. Caden Henry.
When you put wheels in the box and on the bases, it puts pressure on a defense to have to be perfect in their execution. So with Basinger fielding this ball and Noller at first base casually taking that ball, got away. And when you've got the speed of Caden Henry in the fall.
Also in the air, Collins calls off Brown for the 3rd out. One side of the bracket, and the winner who comes out of Austin will take the winner from Gainesville. Katie Stewart, not in time. Pipkins gets down to first. Another 2-2 with Pipkins over at first. Another chance for Stewart. That was played better and not in time.
Able to square up barrel.
Brockenbrough, boy, very busy inning for Katie Stewart, who was able to just reach up and tag Pipkins.
But you're right, Pam. She's more of a touch pitcher and pitching to contact. That one right to Jolie Mitchell's bat. An easy stand-up double, but she chooses to slide in and get the uniform dirty. There was no need. That ball was nowhere near the infield.
Pops it up. Caught by Vieira.
Because those are some of the best teams in the country.
3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And that hit Maloney, who runs down to first, and the bases are loaded now for Caden Henry. Picked up by Collins. Noller hung on. Little snow cone over there at first base. This time into center field. Henry dives for it, can't get it. Backed up well as Bennett came over to help things out and keep Brown to a single. That's into the gap. Nobody's going to get to that. Brown to third. Wide turn by Moore. But she heads back to first. Runners on the corners.
Haven't advanced in that situation either.
1-2 pitch is popped up. Playable. In foul territory for Scott. First out of the inning with the Tigers. Stewart can't handle it. It's short. Clemson has tied the game.
With a high hopper, typically you want your shortstop to move hard forward and pick that short hop, but you have to keep your nose in it. As soon as you lift the chin, the glove comes with it, and that's what happened on that play.
Chopped to Stewart, who turns around, hesitates, and the Tigers have loaded the bases. Lifted in the left, should be deep enough to score more, and she doesn't catch it. Bennett unable to catch it, then the ball's kicked around again. Clemson plates 2.
And go. We talked with this Texas team about what it was like to play under the lights. And they said, you know what, the game can sometimes get sped up when you play under the lights. Looks like that's what happened for Katie Bennett out there in left. Could not retreat fast enough to grab it.
Lifted into right field. The liner caught by Mahoney, and then the great throw in Devon picked a really good time to get her first strikeout of the night.
They said our previous alumni walked, so we can run, and we need to take advantage.
And Mia Scott can just trot around the bases as she goes oppo off Basinger. 8th home run of the year.
Mia Scott has been good all year long. She's been solid defensively over there at third base, and this is about a half ball off the plate. But she is so good at staying in her legs and using the power coming from the circle. Yep, I said, how long are you gonna stay? She said, not that long.
Play for Alex Brown in time. That's up the middle. Solid single for Brown, who is 3 for 3.
This is the best time of the year.
Moore goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Caban. And it's handled there easily by Mitchell, who steps on the bag. Brown stranded.
Needing Bennett to get on to help the top of the lineup.
Collins throws her out. And for the first time, it's a 1-2-3 inning for Basinger. Fists one that plunks into short left field, and she takes a wide turn but stops at first. That hits off of Cavan, but she kept her cool. And it goes under the glove of Collins, who knew she had to hurry because Maloney's so fast. Lifted into left field, the ball keeps carrying, it goes off the wall. Johnson could not catch up to it. Popped her up. Collins squeezes it. Huge first out. Katie Stewart comes to the plate, and Atwood turns around and gives her some encouragement. The golden opportunity right now for Texas. Brockenbrough runs in, short center. They send the runner from third, and Maloney is out. Jamison Brockenbrough with the throw. It's on the money. Vieira with the tag, and Clemson gets out of it.
Challenging the defense, trying to see if they can push a run across on a sac fly.
With runners in scoring position, 0 for 5. That was Caban's 100th pitch, and it sends Johnson down to first. Brockenbrough, it's off of Cavan, and the way she runs, there's no chance to make a play. 2 on to start the 6th. And the scoop throw over, and the runner was called out.
So as the shortstop, Stewart, got the ball, she gave a little shuttle pass over to third. The umpire said she was out in that play, but tried to advance. And with that, Mia Scott threw home. Clemson tried to exploit it and take third base. And I think the ball's in the glove of Mia Scott before the foot gets to the bag. But because she continued to go home, that's what gave Mia Scott the need to have to go after her, because you don't want to take time to appeal to an umpire in that situation.
The ruling on the field has been changed. There was no force out. The runner was safe at third, and the bases will be loaded. The runner that supposedly scored will go back to third. The bases will be loaded with nobody out.
Moore under the glove of Scott at third, drives in a run to give Clemson the 2-run lead.
She was hitting .733 in that situation. Well, 5-6 hole exposed again. Maddie Moore coming away with a big hit and another run for Clemson.
That's into the gap. Big trouble for Texas, hits off the wall. Brockenbrough scores. Brown right behind her. A 2-run double for Noller.
2 more runs up on the board. Clemson rallying. And this ball's crushed, Pam. The outfield was playing in, trying to prevent the bloop hit single. And Noller says, just get on your horses and run, because that ball's going to the wall.
2-2. At Texas. Not fielded by Mitchell. They do get the out, but another run comes across the plate. Bennett at second, has time and throws her out. Collins, 2 ground balls, 2 outs.
Pick up to speed, a lot of underclassmen.
That's a base hit into the gap. Goes all the way to the wall. Good with the 2-out double. Another play for Collins, charged it nicely, close play, she's safe. Chopper, Vieira, great decision to hang on to it. Up the middle, on an 0-2 count, Henry delivers. 2 runs come in to score for the Longhorns.
2 more runs across on a little ground ball past McCubbin.
As we are past midnight local time in Texas. Scott hits it on the nose, but Brockenbrough was positioned.
These 2 regionals are the only regional supers that started today. Everybody else starts tomorrow.
Except for Florida State and Texas Tech, right? Those 2.
Yes. There's second dinner. Why can't there be second dessert, right?
Atwood couldn't corral it, and Brockenbrough slides on into second. Full count. High chopper, tough play, and they got her. Bennett able to scoop it with her glove.
Control of it before looking right at the play. Secured in the web.
Yeah.
Dark sky, new ballpark.
Gave Atwood a second life, but she grounded out to Brown.
Just have been knocking on the door of the World Series.
Another play for Brown. 2 outs. All the balls go to Alex Brown. That's high, and she's safe as Noller had to come off the bag.
Off the bag. Does not get back down in time, I don't think.
After review, the call on the field is upheld. Runner is safe.
Pops it up, playable for Vieira. Clemson wins it 7-4, and for the first time, the Tigers have a super regional game win.